The seemingly unstoppable armies of Napoleon are a great threat to all Europe. But for now, Prussia should keep their own council. Britain, Austria, and Russia have requested you join the war effort against Napoleon. But for now, the king prefers to observe the progress of the conflict from afar before acting decisively one way or the other, as German states may be under threat from both France and Austria. As the leading German nation, it is up to Prussia to protect the sovereignty of those states. Perhaps it would be better to annex them yourself to guarantee their independence from French imperialism. The best strategy is to build your armies up to full strength whilst France and Austria fight it out, then ally with the power who best serves Prussian interests. All the while, the Russian bear looms in the east, eager to sweep the German-speaking parts of Poland into its mighty paw. Whatever happens next, delaying for too long will result in the destruction of Prussian possessions across its rightful homelands, something that must not be allowed to happen. Click on any area of the radar map to snap the map directly to that area. The plus and minus buttons in the bottom left allow you to zoom to any area.
Sir, so schnell wie möglich. Kann ich noch etwas tun?
When enlisting a new general or admiral, you'll be offered a choice of candidates, giving you the option to choose the commander who is best suited to your situation. They will be priced according to their capabilities and limited by the size of your empire. This panel enables you to view the state of diplomatic relations between nations. Now this panel is used for this option is used to broker trade agreements. Once agreed, a trade route is opened between your nation and its partners, enabling goods to be traded to mutual advantage and profit. The Government Details panel gathers together essential statistics and information for the management of your entire empire. The Policies tab allows adjustment of taxation levels. The Ministers tab displays information. The Trade tab details all resources brought to your capital. Your region capital is the central city for control of a region. Notice that there are slightly different buildings. There are two ways to move an army or agent from a settlement or provincial slot onto the landscape. Select the item you wish to move. This tab shows all units available for recruitment in the selected town, city, port, army or fleet. Right-click on a unit's picture to see its description. Left-click on a unit to add it to the queue, and again, troops can be stationed inside a city to provide defense in the event of an attack. Whilst there, they also act as a deterrent for any rebellious tendencies among the population. An ungarrisoned city automatically generates armed citizenry, a sort of watch to keep order. Although not as effective during an insurrection as billeted light infantry, such as dragoons, armed citizenry are well able to manage day-to-day public order problems. They cannot leave the city in which they were spawned. This option is used to broker military alliances. This allows you to call on your ally to provide assistance when at war, and likewise. Note that a refusal to provide support when an ally is under attack will instantly cancel the alliance between you.
Sir, eure Befehle?
Armies and fleets have a zone of control, represented by the circle displayed around them. Any enemy force moving into the zone of another is liable to instant interception and attack. In order to gain control, winning a battle isn't just about greater numbers. The balance of units and the commander's ability are essential.
Generals deploy their forces according to rank.
Generalstab, Sir.
Artillerie! Abteilung, abkürzen! Dragoner, leichte Infanterie! Artillerie! Ja, Sir! Soldaten, bereit machen!
Leichte Infanterie zu Befehl, Sir.
Leichte Berednerartillerie!
Ja, Sir.
Leichte Infanterie! Leichte Berednerartillerie! Befehle!
Ja, Sir.
Berednerartillerie! Abteilung, abprotzen! Extremes of heat or cold will give a fatigue penalty to units not used to living and fighting in such conditions. Some units are naturally resistant to this penalty.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sofort. Leichte Berentenartillerie. Leichte Berentenartillerie. Grenadiere, bereit. Leichte Infanterie zu Befehl, Sir.
Maintaining a unit's courage and regimental discipline in the heat of battle is dependent on their morale, a measure of pride and self-belief in their abilities. This is boosted by training. Enemy cavalry are charging towards your flank. Turn quickly to meet them.
Grenadiere, bereit. Grenadiere. Ja, Sir.
Sir! Sir, our general is under attack.
Generalstab, Sir. Leichte Berentenartillerie. Kameraden dürfen die Dragoner erwarten Befehle, Sir. Ja, Sir.
The Run button on the left of the battle control panel is used to toggle the selected units between running or walking. Running is useful for going somewhere in a hurry, but doing it too much will tire the men out. There is often an advantage in ordering your infantry to countercharge an attacking format. It is important to preserve the devastating impact on cavalry. But the flashing unit banner means the morale of their troops is wavering. Before long, they'll break from combat and rout from the field. Take this opportunity to charge their ranks with cavalry or infantry with bayonets fixed. The battle is over when all troops in an army are routed or killed. Attacking bayonet-equipped infantry in the flanks is a good... Clicking on the melee button on the left of the battle control panel will lock the selected melee-capable units into melee mode. All attack orders will result in a hand-to-hand attack until you click on the melee button again.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest a while.
Scharfschützen auf Position, Sir.
Lower quality infantry make great targets for the enemy to waste their missiles on. They can protect high-value units by drawing fire. Running, fighting, and doing other strenuous activities tires your troops, reducing their effectiveness and morale. Have them stand still for a while to rest. Resting is only really worthwhile, though, if they're very tired or exhausted.
Generalstab.
Glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
Now, select a unit to inspire. They will be marked as inspired for the duration of the inspiration effect. Note that there is a cooling down period after inspiration is used. The ability becomes available again after a short time.
by cavalry, make sure they are stationary, and preferably in a square. That way they can brace themselves against the impact and take fewer losses.
We have killed their general, sir. Now they must break.
Your army has suffered casualties and will require fresh recruits to replenish. Selecting the option to liberate turns the region into your protectorate, emerging as a new, allied nation controlled by a government sympathetic to your cause. This panel shows statistical information about the selected region. The bottom section shows the rate of and fact. The Missions tab gathers together information on active and prestige is a measure of your reputation amongst rival nations. Compete for prestige points by completing the conquests detailed in your victory conditions, researching advances in technology, and constructing. Each The building browser shows how successive buildings are made. This panel is used to research new technologies. Mines facilitate the harvesting of the underground resources, gold and iron, for both manufacturing and trade purposes.
Wie kann ich euch dienen? So schnell es geht.
Ich bin erschöpft.
It is possible to swap between building types anywhere there is a chain of buildings. A new trade route has been opened between the ports of your home region and those of your trading partner. Guard it well, as your enemies will attempt to raid it, potentially ruining your economy. In Napoleon Total War, a turn is a 2-week period in order to simulate the intense fighting of the various campaigns. A gentleman is one of your leading thinkers. You can move your gentleman by right-clicking on any part of the highlighted area. He will move within the extent of it, but no further in one turn. Right-click on a character to interact with him. Planning your construction needs is essential to a successful empire. Buildings of education further the research and acquisition of new technology. Industrial buildings facilitate trade and return income. Barracks increase the numbers and quality of available units. Theatres, etc. Keep the population happy.
Männer, vorwärts! Sonst noch etwas?
Kann ich noch etwas tun?
Every army, fleet, or agent can reveal information about rival armies, navies, and settlements in their immediate proximity. The level of detail available depends on the type of character who is spying, so dedicated espionage agents perform better than generals in this capacity.
Kann ich euch noch irgendwie dienen? Wie ihr wünscht. Sir? Wie ihr wünscht? Ich raste.
Attrition is the loss of troops from a unit due to desertion, disease, etc. A unit will suffer attrition if it ends its turn in the field during the winter months or in desert conditions. Note that agents cannot be recruited as a unit.
Ich bin ein Instrument eures Willens.
This piece cannot move any further now. It will be available again next time. Units can now be recruited directly by a general.
Linke Seite, Marsch! Sonst noch etwas? Bereit machen! Sir! Truppen, vorwärts!
When a spy is inside a settlement, he starts to build up a spy network. A spy network gradually reveals more information about the region it is based in, dependent on how many turns the spy remains there. After the third turn, the spy clicking on the infiltrate button means your agent will begin spying upon arrival at his destination. If he is successful, you will be able to see more information about the buildings and troops inside. As with all subterfuge actions, there is a percentage chance of success, and failure may mean capture and execution. You have just selected a piece belonging to another nation. It's possible to cycle back through the advice that's already been displayed. Funds are deducted from your treasury at the beginning of each turn to pay for the supplies and wages of your troops in the field. This is known as unit upkeep.
Malord! Vorwärts für Krone und Vaterland!
When defending your territory, it's important to know how far enemy armies are able to move.
Sonst noch etwas?
Click on an enemy army to see its zone of movement. When an army is blocking your path, the terrain will be highlighted at the choke point. You must fight it to pass through, or find an alternative. Research reveals new countries when all nations would rule. This panel gives information about how a building's effects work in the game.